Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a strength of pride to make it easier. Let the children laugh.
I want to thank you, the leadership of JISA, for the work that you are and helping to give leadership to independent schools in Jamaica. You know, of course, how difficult it is for the government to solely carry out the function of offering education in an effective way. And it's not just a matter that is typical to Jamaica. It happens all over the world, where countries have their own. And organizations, groups within a country seek to develop their educational system in accordance with the regulations and carry out those functions of delivering education in a way that is suitable to their, whether it's church organization or on a religious basis or other reasons, other purposes. In Jamaica, of course, most of our independent schools are church-based schools, if I'm not mistaken. And you are therefore bounded to it, and your organization offers that kind of administrative support to ensure that the schools are running according to the guidelines established by government and to foster and develop these schools in a bond where they can have that collegial relationship and support from individuals who are of like mind, understand challenges and dynamics of operating independently. I don't know if we have representatives from the Ministry of Education here today, but some years ago I also was a principal in an independent school and also served as a supervisor for a number of independent schools, working very closely with the Ministry of Education at the time, Mrs. Frida Jones. So it was a very beautiful relationship that we had, and as she will explain to me, and the work that she did in making JISA functioning at a level that is acceptable. And so thank you, Mrs. Jones, and I'm glad we are here today for this proclamation, as well as all of you. Now, let me stop talking and read the proclamation. A proclamation by His Excellency the Governor General. Whereas the genesis of education in Jamaica and for Jamaicans was a private initiative by religious bodies, private enterprises, and individuals through endowments, grants, and scholarships. And whereas private institutions have enjoyed an illustrious history and enduring reputation for being catalytic in providing quality education and graduates at all levels of our educational system. And whereas the Jamaica Independent Schools Association has provided the private education sector with visionary leadership, training, and professional development, advocacy, and expertise through its centralized organization that impels the excellence which has permeated the sector for over 4 decades. And whereas Jamaica Independent Schools Association Week seeks to showcase the success of the sector, honor outstanding educators, and express gratitude to myriad supporters and contributors from both the private and public sectors. Now, therefore, I, Patrick Governor General of Jamaica, hereby proclaim November 8th through 14th, 2015 as Jamaica Independent Schools Association and henceforth the second week of November annually as Jamaica Independent Schools Association. And I encourage all citizens of Jamaica to support JISA in this venture as we commit the resources of our country to ensure that Jamaica's children continue to receive world-class education that enables them to compete successfully in a global market. Given under my hand at King's House, the 6th day of November, in the year of our Lord, 2000. Mr. President, it is my pleasure to hand you this proclamation and trust that by its usage you will be able to achieve the objectives which JISA has established as requested and been granted. This proclamation to fulfill those objectives.
Distinguished past presidents of JISA, other representatives of JISA, Ms. Sharon Hunt, Registrar of Independent Schools, Education Officer, Mrs. Frida Jones, past Registrar of Independent Schools, representatives of major sponsors of JISA events, Caribbean producers of Jamaica and Tasty Jamaica, other distinguished guests, students, others who are here, good morning. Your Excellency, there are not enough words to adequately say how much this morning's historic declaration means to not only the entire private education sector, but also the entire education landscape of Jamaica. It will really bring into highlight and recognition the passion, the commitment, the sacrifice, the devotion, the significant contribution, and the absolutely necessary strategic role that this sector has always played in the nation development processes of the nation of Jamaica. From day one, when our forefathers from the church engaged the former slaves and began to teach them to read, to write, and to reason for themselves. Your Excellency, today's proclamation has stirred up great hope in our hearts that a stage, a new stage, has been set for a new type of conversation to be pursued between the private education sector and key stakeholders like the governing authorities of education in our nation and also the private sector of Jamaica. At JISA, we are deliberately and strategically positioning ourselves as an association to be seen as good ground, not for handouts, but to be seen as worthy of significant investments that will bring forth much productivity and profitability. We at JISA expect this important annual recognition of private education in Jamaica to grow and expand over the years as we seek to make more significant impact and accurate shaping of the minds of the children of the nation. Your Excellency, many of us leaders, some of whom are listening and watching this morning via internet streaming, will be greatly encouraged to keep fighting and running with the vision which the good Lord has placed in their hearts. Your Excellency, on behalf of all our private education institutions, I would like to thank you very much for being open to us and for quickly agreeing to add your stamp of approval for this initiative. We really do appreciate your kindness and leadership in this matter. May God continue to bless you, your staff, and your family. And may God bless Jamaica, land we love. Thank you.